everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? And welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at another AC/DC box set, this one Bonfire, that came out in 1997. As you can see behind me, the other box set that they had backtracks. There's the standard edition and the one next to it, which is the super deluxe edition that is an actual working amplifier. I do have a review of the standard edition one on my channel. If you're interested, please check it out. And I will be reviewing the super deluxe one shortly, so do keep an eye out for that. But today we're going to take a look at Bonfire, the box set that came out in 1997. Now, it was intended to come out for the 50th birthday of Bon Scott in 1996. It didn't make it. It ended up coming out 1 year later. The band AC/DC was formed by Malcolm and Angus, two Scottish-born brothers who formed the band in 1973 in Australia. The name AC/DC actually came from their sister, who saw the initials AC and DC for alternating current and direct current on a sewing machine. And interestingly, their sister also came up with the idea for Angus's schoolboy outfit. And their older brother, George Young, acted as producer early on for them. So quite the family affair, having two brothers in the band, their sister helping out with marketing and image ideas, and then older brother George producing. And so while Bon Scott was in the band, they did 5 studio albums with him and 1 live album. They kicked things off in 1975 with High Voltage, and then Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap in 1976, followed by Let There Be Rock in 1977, Powerage in 1978, and the all-time classic Highway to Hell 1979. And the one live album that they did was If You Want Blood, You Got It 1978. So nice to have 5 full studio albums and even 1 live album with the Bon Scott era. But unfortunately, following Highway to Hell, Bon Scott died of acute alcohol poisoning in 1980. Now, AC/DC found their replacement in Brian Johnson, a little-known singer from the band Geordie, and they went on to record Back in Black, which came out in 1980 and, of course, went on to sell 25 million copies just in the US alone, becoming one of the all-time greatest hard rock and heavy metal albums out there, an absolute classic. Overall, AC/DC has sold more than 200 million copies of albums worldwide. One of those being this here, the Bonfire box set that we're going to take a look at today. And so this box set here is a 5-disc box set collection. It's got the album Live from Atlantic Studios, that's a single disc, and then the Let There Be Rock movie soundtrack, which is live concert recording, that's 2 discs, followed by Volt, which is a single disc of rarities on here. We'll go through those tracks individually. And then the 5th disc, Back in Black, which was a remastered edition of it in 1997. This is before the 2003 remasters happened by the band. So this is the box set itself, and it's one of the old school box set that's actually a lift top box set where it just slides right off the top. There's not many of these around today. They don't generally do these. They usually go with the book style or the slide out things like you saw on the backtracked ones there, if you saw my review of that. There's some memorabilia right on top of this thing, and I'll show you what that is here. So right off the bat, we've got this cool AC/DC keychain, which is also, of course, a bottle opener. Comes with an AC/DC guitar pick. It is only single-sided, unfortunately. Wish it did have Angus's signature on the back, like the ones that he has in concert. You do get a, stick-on tattoo kind of thing. Show your love for AC/DC. A cool sticker here of the Bonfire cover. And then this really cool double-sided poster. You get the, which is a really nice large one here, which is the cover of the box set itself, followed by a really cool shot of Bon Scott there. And then beyond that, there is the next thing being the book that this comes with. And then behind the book, there are the discs. And we'll look at the book first. This is the front of the book here. And going through this, it's a pretty cool book. It's a long, tall book like the box set itself. It's got a cool history of the band and things like that. It's also got these quotes from the guys. As you turn the page, there's these quotes along the edges of it as well. So it goes through not only just general history and stuff, but you can just read some really cool quotes and things. And then there's a lot of great pictures and stuff of the group throughout this as well. So you get cool written history, but you also get some really great images of the guys and things throughout here. And of course, as you go through the book and everything, there's in the back of this, it's got information on the releases and stuff like that. But a really great book that does come with this. And then it's got the discs. And so, as I said, the first one, live from Atlantic Studios, they actually come in these individual style jewel cases, which is really cool. Most of these box sets do not come like this anymore. They are not individual discs. This one here has Livewire, Problem Child, High Voltage, Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be, Dog Eat Dog, The Jack, Whole Lotta Rosie, and Rocker on it. The next one in here is the Let There Be Rock movie soundtrack, and it looks just like the VHS or now DVD or Blu-ray of the thing. And there's the back side of it, and it's a 2-disc, and again, does have the individual jewel case and everything. And the tracks on this one here, this was a live in Paris recording. It's got Live Wire, Shot Down in Flames, Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be, Sin City, Walk All Over You, Bad Boy Boogie, The Jack, Highway to Hell, Girls Got Rhythm, High Voltage, Whole Lotta Rosie, Rocker, TNT, and Let There Be Rock. And then the thing that's probably what makes this box set most worthwhile, the Rarities disc called Volts. And again, it's its own jewel case with tracks on the back. There's the inside of that. And this one here has 10 tracks on it. 8 of them are really only the rarity things on here, but there are 10 tracks. It's got Dirty Eyes, which is the first title and lyrics to the riffs of Rosie. Then Touch Too Much, which is the same title as the track on Highway to Hell, but it's got different lyrics and music. If You Want Blood, You Got It. This version is the first recording of the track, so a little different. Backseat Confidential, which is Bond's first title and lyrics to the riffs that ended up being Beaten Around the Bush. Get It Hot, which is the same title and track on Highway to Hell with other lyrics and music. Then Sin City, which is live from Midnight Special. She's Got Balls, which is live from Bondi Lifesaver. And then School Days, which is from TNT, the Australian release. And then the last 2 tracks on here are the same ones that you've got on albums, like It's a Long Way to Top If You Want to Rock and Roll from High Voltage, and Ride On from Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Following Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap on here, the 10th track, there are interviews on here. So you do get that on here as well. And then the final disc that's in here was the Back in Black album, done as this gatefold, and it was remastered in here. No booklet or anything with it, but did have the disc, and as I said, it was remastered. So in 1997, that was the first way to get it that way. All right, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope everyone has a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.